So here's a really good example of why I want this second channel for just dumping random stuff on. This was, I think, last weekend. Took a ride down Morecambe Prom, and I didn't actually use this footage for anything. There was a little food market on, and I think you'll see it in a second. I'm just going to swing round here, stop on the bike for all the pedestrians, and look to the right, and you'll see that little stall there that you can just see, and all those others down there. Now, obviously, couldn't ride down there because it was busy. This was about 9 in the morning. But it was just nice to get out, stretch the legs, and look at the sky. I know this isn't like the best quality camera, but it was a blue sky. And I have put random videos on my gym channel of things like bike rides and playing around Birkenhead and around Morecambe with me and Sarah. But generally speaking, the other channel is now just going to be completely and utterly gym related videos. Now, the gym videos could be me talking about diet, talking about exercise, showing what I'm doing, all that kind of thing. There will be little vlogs on there, but they will be gym centric, whereas this channel is just going to be anything else, and it's really, really liberating. I'm all for putting whatever you want on the one channel and sticking everything together, but there's a little bit of weird traction about gym stuff on there at the minute, and I think it's quite nice to have a separate place where I can just be like, if you want gym stuff, that's where you go. If you don't want any gym stuff, then it's all going to be on here. So it's a bit unusual in the sense that now I've got this freedom. It's a weird description. It's just like I just feel like it doesn't matter. I mean, it's really hard for me to put into words. It obviously doesn't matter what I video and where I put it, and it's never going to be amazingly like popular or subscribed to or hung on to every word, but it's quite nice to just niche down and be like, right, this is just forget all that and just do what you want. And it's like a weight's been lifted. And that's a gym reference. Do you see what I did there? It's just like, if I've got some footage, I'm going to dump it on here. Yeah, no one knows about the channel. Yeah, no one watches it. Yeah, anyone that's on the other one is there for the most part. Apart from the really early subs and stuff of the 3 people, they're there to just watch and see what I get up to and whatnot, whatever. But a couple of them, I think, will come over here from the last video I did to sort of say, yeah, this is my other stuff. Anyone that's on there now that subscribes to it is subscribing because of the gym stuff, and that's what they want to see. Whereas everyone else that wants to see anything else, and let's face it, who wants to see Morecambe Prom in the sun? I do. That's why I like cycling down Morecambe Prom. But it was such a glorious day, and today is Bank Holiday Monday. I don't know what that means date-wise, because I'm not, as you know, if you've ever watched anything else, I'm not very well prepared. Okay, Google, what date is it? Let's see if it gets this right. 25th. It's the 25th of August. Now, anyone in the right mind would probably know that it's Monday the 25th of August is Bank Holiday Monday. I don't. Especially being off for a week, I ain't got a Scooby-Doo what day it is. My routine has gone out of the window. I'm going to the gym training this morning with Nick, and that is unusual to train legs on a Monday morning. But that's it. Stop talking about gym stuff. Nobody cares. Even the people that subscribe to the gym stuff don't care about that. People on here just want to see me leisurely cycling down Morecambe. I tell you what though, with this DJI Action Pro 5, I put the horizon lock onto it so that if you tilt the camera anywhere up to 45 degrees, it will just register it as straight. And it's made a hell of a difference. It's so steady and so smooth. Obviously it's on the bike, but Morecambe Prom is not the smoothest and easiest thing. Well, it is easy, but point is the smoothness of this footage is probably being digitally stabilized, I reckon. And I am just casually just sneaking left to right a little bit, trying to get the whole prom in. And it was such a nice day. And it annoys me that Morecambe gets a bad rap. I see a lot of these articles pop up on the Telegraph and the Daily Mail and the Sun that say, one of the worst seaside towns in the entire country. And you can tell that these people haven't been here. I think that the cleanliness and just the general state of Morecambe. Yeah, I live in the West End bit, which is like the rough part of Morecambe, obviously. The other side, East End, if you want to call it that, is much, 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 much prettier. But the West End and all of the prom and everything, you don't see any sort of reprobates, you don't see trouble, you don't see bother. Everyone's out with the family, you can see everyone with the kids, everyone with the dogs. I nearly took this little guy out back because he wasn't looking. But it's just a nice place to be. I can't really recommend it in a sense of there's things to do, because all there is like penny arcades on the prom. There's a laser quest place, I guess, for kids. There's a lot of places to eat, little food stalls. There's some really nice cafes. But if you're going to travel all this way from wherever you are, and it's like, there's the prom, there's the sea, there's some arcades, there's a cafe or two. So once they finally put a spade in the ground and make this flipping Eden project, that's supposed to be happening. I don't know when it's supposed to be happening, to be honest. I've kind of given up a little bit of hope on it. I think it will happen, but they're always saying like, oh, we've got 50 million secured here and 100 million secured there, and it's like, just put a spade in the ground, make a start, and start building the flipping thing. And I think once that goes up, we're going to get all these shops in that we're heading into the West End now. A lot of these shops that are just boarded up and not used and a bit meh, I think they will come to life, but they need that Eden project to start. There's so much red tape, and there's funding this and funding that and project change this and project change that. It's doing my head in. I just want them to make a start on it, because I think there'll be so many more cafes and restaurants and small businesses. I think the house prices will go up. I think the quality of life in Morecambe will just be so much better. There was one point where I thought, it's 100% going to happen. There's no way it's not going to happen. But I'm a little bit like, I'm not too sure now. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. This is Yorkshire Street. There used to be a really nice sandwich shop down here, but as you can see, there's a lot of boarded up. I mean, the time of day, a lot of these shops are just closed, but there are a lot of boarded up, closed businesses down here. Because you've got to have the tourists to have the businesses, but you've got to have the businesses to get the tourists in. So it's a vicious circle, so to speak. I really do wish that they would pull the finger out and make a start on it. They've already downgraded the plans to say there's only going to be one dome now. There was going to be 3 domes and a 4,000 seat stadium outside. Now, I don't know if the stadium's still happening. All the other stuff looks to have been toned down. So, they've got to make it appealing for people to come. Apparently, our Eden project is going to be closer to London than the Cornwall one because of the West Coast Main Line and getting here within 2.5 hours from London. So, it has got a lot of potential. They just need to start it. So this has ended up me being a rant about the Eden project, hasn't it, and anything else. So we're heading into the heart of the West End. I don't know how much longer I video this for, and I don't even know how long I've been talking for. I just have this, I'm going to use the word skill. Now, you might argue that it's not a skill, but I have this ability to talk for no reason. I can see the end of the video rolling around now, so I am going to shut up. I suppose I stopped filming before I got to the house. Makes sense, because if you want to find me and kill me, it'd be easy to just watch this to the end, wouldn't it? Anyway, take care now. Bye-bye then.